Mobile as a gaming platform is entirely unique in comparison to others. It may be a slight meme, but the phrase, "you guys don't have phones," really is a rhetorical question. We already know the answer: everyone has a phone. Mobile's accessibility is astounding, and its potential has no bounds. There have been several mobile exclusive games that provide experiences to gamers that only mobile could provide. However, there have also been numerous ports of games from other platforms to mobile. It's pretty rare to find a port that is better experienced on mobile than its original platform it came from. That is exactly the case with ReversEstory. I'm convinced that it's the perfect roguelike for mobile. Without further ado, let's get right into it. What is it? ReversEstory is first and foremost a roguelike. Now, it's in portrait orientation, and you use slingshot-like mechanics to maneuver your character around levels. You can choose between a couple characters, and each one has unique things specific to them. Now, you need to clear each level full of enemies in order to progress to the next level and progress farther and farther. Since it is a roguelike, you're trying to survive and progress as far as possible until you die, and then once you die, you take the loot and the things that you've collected to strengthen your character and be able to go even farther the next run ahead. Now, enemies come in a wide variety, and they will maneuver differently in the level. There's even bosses, and these bosses are really fun. They have their own patterns to recognize, and you're going to be upgrading your character slowly but surely on each run with their statistics as well as the abilities and how their projectiles will behave. And you'll be picking those up and equipping them as you play. But that is what the gameplay or the gist of ReversEstory is. What makes it so good? ReversEstory is so good because of its gameplay mechanics as well as its gameplay loop. Now, the slingshot mechanics that I mentioned earlier are so fluid and so satisfying to do, and it really provides a unique way that you traverse environments and combat enemies. It's really addicting, it's really fun, and you can feel the skill gap of someone learning how to sling themselves around these levels and shoot projectiles in the most efficient ways possible. And the gameplay loop is fun because you're trying to survive as long as possible and taking the currencies that you get to upgrade your health or get new equipables to start with a new loadout each run. So there's a lot of equipables that will change the statistics and the gameplay mechanics of your character before you even start a run. So you can kind of mix and match and experiment with those. And it's really fun having that. And it provides a longitudinal progression system that keeps you coming back for more. Why is it perfect on mobile? Now, I've mentioned it multiple times now, but the slingshot mechanics and the way you maneuver and control your character is perfect for mobile. The controls are to perfection, in my opinion. They're so fluid, and on a phone is the best way to experience this game. It's also available on Steam, but I've never played the Steam version, but I cannot imagine it being any better than it is here on mobile. It just feels like the mechanics themselves were designed with mobile in mind, and it's just so simple to utilize your finger and slingshot yourself around and do anything within this game. It's so good. On top of that, the gameplay loop and the gameplay mechanics are perfect for bite-sized sessions as well as binging sessions. You can play this game for as long as you want, and no matter if you're playing it for 5 minutes or 5 hours, so to speak, you're going to be enjoying the game the same amount. Now, also on top of that, the monetization model here is free, and it is not aggressive whatsoever. There is incentivized ads that provide you more currency that you get between runs, or you can just make an in-app purchase and unlock all of the equipables that I mentioned earlier that you can mess with and experiment with on your character, and you can just unlock all of those without having to grind for them. But that defeats the purpose of the game itself. So, like I said, they're not aggressive. Conclusion. I think ReversEstory is a game that just needs to be experienced, period, and you can't really describe how good it is until you spend some time with the game. And hopefully I have convinced you through the numerous things and points that I've said to try this game out. It is free, you have nothing to lose, and if you like action-focused roguelikes, look no further than ReversEstory. It is so solid, it's so addicting, and it has become one of my favorite roguelikes to experience on mobile. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. It is a little bit different from my first impressions videos and my reviews and my other content that I have on my channel so far. I am experimenting a little bit and having fun with it. So please let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of this video, as well as let me know other mobile games that are the best on mobile instead of other platforms. I'm really curious to see what you guys list in the comments, and I'll definitely check them out if I haven't tried them already. I appreciate your guys' support. Please leave a like and pop a sub and comment. It really helps out small channels like mine. And just by watching to the end of the video, you've helped me out so much. I love you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe and take it easy.